Yeah, I had one. They year three, right? Yeah, I think this year three. Boy, you lucky I can't use my custom, boy. That shit get ugly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Atlanta Falcons. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot in this
nigga,
one.
we can open and close it, motherfucker.
EA Sports. This one taken just inside the 10. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Hey, yo, it's way better than Chicago shit. Man, look, I just picked the play.
White. Claws red. Flash red.
Cold feet, man.
Throwing first play is Lance. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And they're going to move it down the inside the 25. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw, it's Lance.
Damn, young boy, I missed you.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Damn, why the fuck my whole line
now
tied?
to start play. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
That boy got down there sending the how here play, ain't he?
Drill 52.
Yeah, we gotta get up out that shit.
Blue striker. Ready?
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. And he comes back with one complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Red, yellow.
Now a play fake. Lance. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A.J. Brown. His
They just
9th
scored their
touchdown of
first
the
play
season.
anyway.
And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Ain't that shit
And
on
from
now?
back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Let me post my stream for these niggas thinking I'm streaming. The Falcon nigga don't even use. The Falcon nigga don't never want to fucking stream. Clean the league and everything, but don't want to stream, goddamn. Oh, you got Birdman up there, now.
Now Jackson on first down. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more
shout out
so,
the field, man.
he's one
We
of
got
different. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Jackson. Quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. Defense has a touchdown. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
He wouldn't even let me jam the nigga.
But how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
Right blue.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Oh, I must get that.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's up to the 20, and he's out right at the 25. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Not doing well like that.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lance, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Yellow blue.
On first down, Lance. He's going to air one out for Anderson.
Robbie.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Falcons. Robbie Anderson, 62 yards. And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work.
Oh, Wooly Picky! What the fuck?
And find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
What the fuck is on?
Defense has a touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
That's that Ricky, man. I told you about him.
Of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team, Charles, that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've had that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo.
This is
man, get the fuck out of here, man.
A big play there for L.A.
That's some bullshit there.
Yards. And they'll run with ETN. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively.
J-Mo 105 speed. I'm convinced.
In this situation.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal. One more time with ETN. And he is met at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
and he goes down right there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're
in
the right
not?
spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well.
Wow.
I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Third and goal, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
I gotta make sure Green Law be in effect.
Gano's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Receiver return here from the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday. 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
There's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued.
Oh, not that nigga down there, tight end.
And here you have the quick turnaround.
Let's see that nigga down.
If you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
Gonna make this nigga walk the plank to it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Lance going to throw.
Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
Picked up by Jalen Armour-Davis. And the Rams are going to get the football.
Ain't no way here he threw that big nigga off like that, though.
So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You talk about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to
hell no!
Turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
He's got room at the 30, and he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes when they've got receivers with speed like this, they don't need to design incredibly complex calls. Sometimes it's just get the ball in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
Throwing is Jackson.
Oh, somebody picked that shit.
He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safe
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catch. Let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally...
Get the fuck out of here.
From 4 yards out. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Nigga, there was a dog in my backyard today. Yes.
He'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Nigga, I don't know how the fuck that dog got over. Like, he must have crawled through the little bitty crack that I had.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until the last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. And
this nigga cheesing.
Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
That nigga came scot-free. What the fuck?
Lance. Throwing left side, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down.
That nigga that's coming Scott goddamn free.
32-yard line. Throwing now is Lance. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Lance now on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The ball on the 8, still could get a first down technically, 2nd and 7. Here's Lance. This is A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Lance to throw it. And he'll take it into the end zone. Trey Lance, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And a route is on here.
That nigga's gonna eat that popcorn for the game, man. Hands too better.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think...
Hell no!
My goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there for L.A. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the gun, it's Jackson.
That bitch.
Marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Should have
They
scooped
made a
that
nice
nigga.
effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson.
Go get his motherfucking ass.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds. So they
Yeah,
gain
now
a
he
good
got
yardage
slammed.
on the
Look at
play,
that.
actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
They go play action with Jackson.
Give me that shit.
Right side, there's
Oh, hell
Down
no.
a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle
Good
coming
one.
up from his free safety spot. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Gano's kick is good, and they're back within 3 scores as it's now a 22-point game. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any
look,
points you see
look,
go on the
look
board in
good,
your
man.
favor, you're happy to take them.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
I don't know what you're talking about.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Look at that
More of a
nigga.
quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that.
30-30.
Now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
That nigga slow.
And Lance will try again on second down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
Black Ultra. Eagle Blue. White. Claws red.
Now Lance.
Good job, Nick. Oh, this nigga threw that bitch. What the
And
fuck?
it will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half.
Real.
This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
On the 9th? That's it.
On fourth down, Matt Ariza sent on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Bet.
Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And the Rams will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a first down. Play action. Now Jackson. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
They just came behind the curtain.
Get any picture?
He said,
I just sent it.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Jackson. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You said she can, Button? You said she can, Button?
It's Jackson. Here's Freiermuth again. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
It's just regular.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Jackson's going to try the sneak, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will cut the lead down to 15. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Okay, wait.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. Now a nice play defensively on first down.
I'm saying, like, wait.
Away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
Like
his percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lance. They'll get this out
like,
to
I don't know what you mean.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go.
I mean, if they ain't going to cut it all out, man, yeah.
Throwing on first down is Lance. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A well-executed.
All right, well, sure. I guess they can see you in person. Yeah.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Going to throw right side here, complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Here we go.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Slice loose.
A final shot before half for Lance. And it's incomplete.
Why are you
Took
jumping
a
like
shot,
that?
couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaughan. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And he's got this down a yard or two shy
know how to get the wrong side.
out of bounds. But gutsy call there. Yates in the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Fuck you, Mom.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Dang.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. From the gun, Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Jackson steps away to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Caden Stearns. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Got him.
Now
Go.
first down
Go.
throw complete
Go.
downfield.
Go, big fella.
And he will finally be escorted down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch.
You would have had a nice pick if you just deal.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Robbie Anderson.
That shit pick
His
if
second
it's a regular
touchdown of the game,
quarterback.
giving him 12 on the season. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
And J-Mo outrun.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, and my goodness, another interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe.
Get your ass up, nigga.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. A York on now for the extra point.
Monster red.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And a fair catch signal forward and taken successfully.
That's one for that nigga. Feel like he did.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. To throw again on second down. Jackson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. They tried to throw on second down. Unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. To throw again is Jackson. Out route, and he connects with Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And now here's another interception. Tariq Woolen picks it. But to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the 3rd quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
On play action, Lance. He's going to let this one go deep. He's going to complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. On first down, Lance. Forced out to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. And Lance going to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 29-yard line.
That's the goddamn ball.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Now Lance again. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Falcons get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this 3rd quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time.
Get your fucking shit off.
To making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Who the fuck is that?
Now Jackson. He'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Jackson will throw again. That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw is on target to Likely. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. He'll find ETN out of the backfield. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Here's Jackson. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are able to at least get 1 score back. Gano the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Lance now on 1st down. Locates Kamara on the out route. Oh, he's got a little daylight. On the move past the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Take that trip on the air.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nigga just ran in 2 niggas over.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lance. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Almost it. Yep.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
There you go, D-line smashing.
There, but it's incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Trying to lay one up deep. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Rams are going to have it here at their own 15. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire...
And my goodness, another interception. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
Oh!
And that is caught. Touchdown.
Why you die?
From 3 yards out. And the Falcons are on their 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass
This nigga
is almost a win for you because it wasn't in.
And now here's another interception.
Woman, what the fuck?
And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I ain't gonna stay at number 2 corner playing like this, nigga.
Positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down is Lance.
Oh.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jermaine Johnson in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. On second and a long way to go. Lance.
Ow.
And that is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play.
That
But
shit was
sometimes
open, man.
you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw.
Oh, this nigga dropped me.
Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Now, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is caught.
This nigga doing you dirty, Wooly.
Jamison Williams from 21 yards away. And the Rams get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point try good by Gano as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Y'all niggas shot them down over there.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it, and it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
On 2nd and 10, Lance. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Again, it's Lance. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
Yeah, there you
get
go,
this up to
man.
midfield.
Okay, right?
From midfield, here's Lance. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. 50 yards. And the Falcons add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And this one was over a while
Dude,
ago.
man, them hope in the middle of the back. Keep walking that point.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away.
Hey, moving on the block, man.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Man, that shit low-key pissing me off, man.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I put that nigga over there just for that purpose, bro.
And it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And my goodness, another interception. Tariq Woolen
You
picks it.
stabbing the hell out of it.
Here at their own 23. And another mistake after the interception there. Gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Like food. You tell him.
Lance looking to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
I just said that,
This will
man.
leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance toward the sideline. He will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. This is caught.
Get your ass
Stopped a
up.
few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Shotgun now for Lance. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get over the next time? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
Jackson's throw complete to Freiermuth.
Down Freiermuth.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary now on third. Throwing is Jackson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. They do get 18, but even that won't be quite enough. It's fourth down. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
What's a terrible pass?
He's got a man, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.